Welcome back everybody, this is Always back with another video on the channel. So far we have done about 9 videos of IONIC. So I think this is the right time we will use all that knowledge and create a UI for our project. So let me show you what we're going to be creating in this video. We're going to be creating this tab bar, and also this tab bar UI has a sidebar as well. So tab and sidebar is implemented in this UI. So we click here, we see the sidebar, we can go and click on that menu and go to the next page, or we can switch between these pages as well. Also, we have this nice action sheet implemented here. So having tab bar and a side menu side by side, it's quite complicated in IONIC 4. So before we start our video, guys, I want to show you guys my JavaScript course, which is available on Udemy. I'll drop a link of that course in the description below with the coupon, which will give you about 70% off. So please have a look if you're interested in learning JavaScript. Let's get started building this UI using IONIC 4, which includes a tab bar and a sidebar side by side. Right guys, let's go and create a new project. We'll use a blank template and we'll work from blank template so we know everything which it takes to build that user interface. So let me just increase the font size here. So I'll do IONIC start and I'll do -- type would be Angular. And let's name our project IONIC tutorial. And then we're going to use a blank template. Let's integrate Cordova. And that's about it. It's going to take a few seconds before it generates a project. And after that, we're going to open that project in WebStorm. So now let's take a look at the blank project. So we've already seen that a few times, but this tutorial is going to be, I'm going to just, be quick as possible to create this UI. So let's go to the app, and here we have a main component app, and also we have a home component. Let's go to the terminal and start our application. So IONIC serve-L. It's going to ask me if I want to install IONIC Lab, which I'll say yes, please install. And then it's going to open the app in the browser. Right, so we have this app up and running. So first of all, we're going to go and implement a sidebar. So to implement sidebar, we're going to go to app component. And I'm just going to decrease the size here. And let's just do, okay. So in app component, going to define the list of the side menu we need. So I will create a variable here and I'll name it public, and I'll say app menu. So we created a variable which is an array, and it lists out 3 objects which we'll use to generate our side menu. Alright, so let's go to app component HTML file, and inside this file I'm going to start writing IONIC split pane. So we have a IONIC split pane, which will have like a split pane there. If you are a developer or you have worked on that, you should be able to familiar with that. So we have an IONIC split pane, and also inside this we want to create ION menu, and inside the menu we will have a toolbar. So ION menu, let's create ION header first. So we have header. Inside this we'll have toolbar, and inside the toolbar we'll have ION title, which will have title as a menu bar. So inside this we got the ION menu, we got this ION header, we got ION toolbar, and inside ION toolbar we wrote ION menu. Now let's get out from the header, and then we do ION content. So we do ION content, and inside this we want to create ION list, and inside the list we'll do ION that menu dash toggle we do auto hide here. Yep, let's do auto hide. We set that to false, and then we do ng4. Let's do a asterisk here. ng4 is equal to let p of what is the name of the variable that we created? That was app menu. Let's go back to app component, and here we do app menu, and then we'll just let's just do something. Let's just use something here now. So do ion item, and then we want to have this router direction implemented that we set is equal to root, also the router link. So do router link is equal to, and here we want to use this as p.url. That's going to be our URL link. So that's our ion item, and inside this ion item we want to have a label. So ion label, that can be p.label or title actually. Yes, that's the one. Let's save everything, and also the last thing we want to do is we want to move this ion router outlet to inside this ion split pane, and here we want to type main. We set that ion router outlet main, so we'll save this, and now let's go through. So basically we have an ion app, we have an ion split pane, we have ion menu, and then inside our ion menu we have ion header, and inside ion header we have an ion toolbar, and then the title, and then we did ion content, we created ion list, menu toggle, and then inside the menu toggle we created an ion item, and then we defined the router direction to root, and also router link to p.url, and then we close this, we close the list. We got this ion router module inside ion split pane, and then we define this property main to our router module. Let's go and save this, and once we save this, you see there's nothing happened. The reason why we define all this in app.component, but we have not defined this into homepage, because when the application starts through lazy loading, it automatically goes to the home module and it opens up this home component. If you look at the routing module, you see that if there is no path, it'll go to the home. So let's go and use this menu to the home. So let's go in ion title, we do something like our ion header and ion toolbar. We will use, say, ion dash buttons. We do a slot of, let's just say, start. So we want to push the button to the left, right? So let's close this, and inside this we just use ion menu button. That's it. We save, and let's see what we have. So not BO, we actually have a BU there. Let's save it again. Let's let it compile, and we should see ion menu. So here you can see we have this, we click on this and it opens up, and we have this title, we have this text2, we have this test3. There we go. So we created our menu successfully. Now we can do some menu customization here. If we want to go back to app component, and here we can say the type would be overlay. So I'll save this, and let's take a look at once it gets compiled, and here we'll click, and you see this overlay here now. So we're getting like basically a backdrop kind of effect when your menu opens. Also, we can define icons here as well. So in ion item, we can have, let's just say inside this ion item, I want to do ion.icon, and then the icon would be, let me just grab that. So icon can be from the object as well. So we'll do a slot first. We set that to start, and then name of that, let's just do from p.icon. Let's save it, and now let's take a look at what do we get. So I'm just gonna make it smaller now, guys. I think it's already very big. So let's click here, and then here we see we are loading icons dynamically from our object. Alright, so now we have successfully done our sidebar menu. Let's work on a tab bar. So for that, I'm going to generate a new module. So I'll do IONIC generate, and I'll use this as, let's just say, a module should be fine. Okay, and then we'll name as tabs. Now it's gonna go and generate a module in the tab. There you go, we have a module there. Now inside this, we're gonna create another routing module. So I'll do IONIC G module dash routing, and then we do tabs. And let's take a look at if it generates a tabs routing module. It says could not generate module. It already exists. Okay, that's fine. But let me just get rid of this. Okay. We will look at app routing module. That's not there. That's cool. App module, that wasn't there as well. That is cool as well. So we do IONIC generate module dash routing. So what it will do, it will basically generate a module with a routing as well. So here you can see we have a module, okay, and then it automatically imports tabs a routing module, which we have here. And most of the work we're going to be doing in this tab routing module. But for that, we're going to need another TS file that is basically going to help us to, do all the UI stuff, and also we can generate a fab module as well. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to create a file. So we'll do generate and dash flat, and then I'll do a component, and then we do tabs / tabs. Now let's take a look. So now we got a module. Let's take a look at the routing module. Let's look at the module. That's cool. We got tabs.component file as well. We have a tabs component file there as well. So that's cool, guys. Now we can start working on our tabs. So first of all, let's just go in the routing module, and here we want to define some sort of routing. After that, we want to make sure that our tab component is available in tabs.module file. So in the declaration, we're going to have tabs component injected. So I'm going to save the file, and now we're going to go to tabs.component HTML file and write our ion tabs. Here, I'm just going to make the size bigger. First of all, we do ion tabs, and then ion.tab. Now, in the tab, we're going to have some properties, let's say attributes. First of all, what would be the label? So we'll do a label, let's just say dashboard, right? And then we're going to do an icon as well. So here we'll do, let's just say home icon for now. Now here we're going to do an href is equal to, that would be tabs / home : home. Okay. Now inside the tabs, we want to have a router as well. So if you remember in the tab routing module, we defined an outlet. So the name was home. So we simply go and say ion router - outlet. And then in there, we want to have a name which set to the same name where we want to go to. I'm going to save the tab file, and after compiling the project, you should be able to see the tab. So here we have a home dashboard tab. So let's go and generate some more modules. So we're going to go to new terminal here, and I'm going to generate a page. So we'll do, let's just say a page. Select the page, and we'll do about us page, right? It'll generate all the things that we need. Then we generate another page, let's just say contact. Okay, as you can see, we have two pages, about and contact, and now we're gonna inject that to routing module. So here we have two pages, about us and contact. So we basically don't want to do that here because we're not going to target them from app routing module. So we just want to Control X, sorry. We just want to move both and then paste them into tabs, routing module. And now here we are going to define some more path here. So let's just take a look at a couple more things. So home page is basically coming from this path. So let's go to app module, and then first of all, let's import those modules here. So we do about, let's just say about us module, and then we have a contact page module. So we got two modules there. Now we got app routing. So now let's copy paste this. Let's copy and then paste this twice, and that would be, let's just say about, and then we have about, that would be about page as well. Okay, so basically we're saying path is about and outlet is about, and the component we're going to target is about us page, as we imported our module into the tab module, so we can target that now. Here we can say contact and then contact, and that would be a contact page, right? And we're gonna go to tab.component, and here I want to make a copy of these. So let's just do a copy of these. This is going to be about, icon is going to be about, this is going to be about the same. And now here we're going to go to tabs. So here in the routing, tabs routing modules, we have this routing. So path is tabs, and then that's a tab component, which we basically having that the same folder. The children of those is this. So we have the children about us page, and a children is a contact page. And the reason why we can access this here is because we have imported both modules in our tab module. So here we want to go to, let's go back to here, and here we want to do tab / about. Here we want to do contact and contact. Let's make it a bit smaller. Let's just do contact icon. Let's just do contact, and then contact as a routing module. So I'm going to save the project now, and you will notice after getting compiled that you will have about and about. So if I click on about, it will go take me to contact page. I'm going to go change this to contact, and now the icon is not available there, so I'll just do chart. Okay, I will do the pie here. Let's just a random thing. Okay, I'm going to save the project, and now we can see we have about. Click here, it takes us to about us page. Click here, it takes us to contact page. Click here, it takes us to dashboard page. Now within those pages, if we want to see a menu bar, so we'll go to about page, and in the toolbar we'll do ion dash buttons, and then we do ion dash menu button. Okay, Let me just make it bigger. So see, we have an Ion menu button and inside Ion button. So save it. And now let's go to about page, and we should see this sidebar there as well. So you have the sidebar there. We should be able to see the same sidebar here now. The same thing, we're gonna copy this and we're gonna go to contact page, and let's just do a paste here in the toolbar. Let's just save it. And now our tabs and sidebar menu is working. So here we go, contact page, we have a sidebar menu. If we go to about us page, we have a sidebar menu. So just to show you guys that this is right, so here we are at contact page. I'll do H5 and say this is the contact page, and then I'm going to just copy these. We're going to go to about page. I'm going to paste that here as well. I'm going to say about page. Let's save the project and let's take a look if we're actually moving to different pages now. So here we are in the about page. We can go to dashboard. We can go to contact page. Here you can see we have this menu bar as well. So this is how you can create an application using an application with tabs and also the sidebar menu. Now, if you want to start your application with this kind of layout, then you can download this from my GitHub. It's just gonna be, you're gonna clone the repository, and there you go. You don't have to worry about adding all this boilerplate code. So you got this on my GitHub account, and I'll share the link with you guys as well. Alright, so this is how you can create a tab plus a sidebar menu using IONIC 4.